Morning, how you going, guys? Well, almost lunchtime, but not quite. So I've been out for a morning walk and done all that sort of stuff. So Wednesday here, so I'm going to try and do a bit of work on this on the Jag this afternoon. I've got a little bit of that glaze to sand off at some point for the front to do the extra couple of coats of high build. But the weather's shit, as you can hear. It's raining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting these doors prepped for etch, so then we can start doing body filler and all that sort of stuff. So I won't talk too much. I'll set the camera up and I'll probably DA them. There's some little clips and stuff that I'm just going to talk to Dad, see whether we want to just drill the little pot rivets out and take them all off, because they hold all the little chrome strips and stuff on it, or stainless strips, whatever they are, chrome or stainless, I can't remember. So yeah, we'll get them all cleaned up and then we can start getting all these doors prepped for etch and body filler and hybrid. So that's sort of the next step in the car, and then I guess eventually we'll get into the rest of the body. We've actually got some more gas for the welder too, which is cool, so we can get into that too shortly. Because I think Mum and Dad are only here for a couple of weeks, or a week or so, and then they're away again. So yeah, we'll get into it. Alrighty, I'll stop this and I'll get myself set up and we'll get going. Right, so the first thing I do is I'm going to try and get all these little clips off the little bag here. I've written door clips chrome on them, so at least we know what they're for when we go to put this thing back together, just in case somebody looks at it and goes, huh? But yeah, I'll get these off and then I can get into sanding, get the rest of the sort of paint and stuff off this. Right, before I interrupt the deal with the phone call, carry on. Right, so we're ways out of the road. I'm making it a lot nicer, clean and dry. Means I can clean that all up nicely now with the DA or whatever. I'll set these down in there in the little poles and the door stuff. When I strip the next one, I'll do the same. Take it right. See what these 60s are like compared with those 80s. Just ripping this shit off. This was the other cheaper brand that I used to get when I was doing my other car. These are only like, what were they? About 20 something, 28 bucks for a box of 100. Like, I think that Dad said these here were like bloody near 50 for a box of 100. So these are like, you know, not a not quite half the price, but getting close to it. And these are, well, I think these are better from memory anyway. So we'll give that a try and see how well they work. I'll give this a DA now, and we'll get it really cleaned up. Possibly maybe go around the inside of it, get it prepped so we can get some paint on here anyway. Right, so hole here, holes here, and there, and there. So this is a corner we never touched in this door. Might have to have a wee dig, I reckon. So what I'll do is I'll see what I've got in the way of panel steel, because I'm not sure if I've got bits and pieces here. Make sure I've got a big enough piece. See if we can go right back to here somewhere and come back, you know, a quarter of an inch or half an inch even past it, that hole. We'll chop just underneath this line, and we'll probably come back down in here, and I'll just try and nick it as close as I can to that curve. And we'll get that out of there and we'll have a look. Make sure there's nothing else hiding underneath there. And yeah, we'll fix this corner, I guess. So we thought we had these doors done, but you know, it's not until sometimes you get into a little bit of a prep point and you might find another little patch. You know, like, you could look at this and spot it up, but you know, if it's that thin, you know, what's it like? You know, if its holes got back to here, you know, like, what's it like in there? Like, you know, is that going to break through again? And we've gone to all this trouble, you know, why, you know, not do it properly? So we'll find, see if we've got a bit of panel steel that's maybe about 6 inches long or 150 mil long or thereabouts. See if we've got a big enough piece to come back into here and come past this a little bit and past this a bit and see what we can do. Alright, I think I found a piece there that might do. Let's have a wee look. See if it's going to cover what I need to do. It's definitely got plenty of height. Plenty of length. I'll show you exactly right. We'll use that. For the loop. Right, I'll work out where I'm going to cut now. Right. Right, we'll see if this drill's any sharper now. Quite meant to go right through there. Anyway.
Ugly.
Aye.
It's ugly.
Like to go deeper around the corner.
Oh shit. So just the bottom's not on the outside.
No, well, it doesn't seem to be. Right, so been stripping these doors down. Dad's just in the process of we've pulled all those little clips off these other couple of doors, and he's just in the process of cleaning these up. We're going to strip all the paint off, I think. I'm not sure how deep we're going to go into here, but he was also talking about getting the stuff that we sprayed on these, getting into some more of that, and actually spraying around these doors and inside these doors and see if we can clean some more crap out of them and sort of get them really down clean. And obviously, you know, maybe see if we can maybe clean up some of the sort of like the light surfacey rust that's over top of paint and stuff. Maybe see if we can get them a little bit more cleaner up, and then we can get a good dose of rust protection in there eventually once we've got them really cleaned back. As you've seen, I'm working on this door, but we want to can of rust converter what we've got, and we're going to give a good dosing around here before I weld some metal back in here. The can we've got's buggered, just won't spray anymore, so Dad's just gone away to get a can of that, and I'll give that a good dose, let that cure up overnight in amongst the door, and then I'll weld some more metal on it tomorrow, make some pieces up. So what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to just shape roughly, patch to go in here, just to get rough shape, and then I'll start fine tuning with the probably die grinder, or maybe even just what, tin snips, middle snips, what do you want to call them? Just getting rough size at the moment, like I'm still way too big. Just trying to get a rough measurement. It's really clear shape. I just keep turning it back until I'm getting close. Then I wait till I put a shape into it. Right, so we got this piece made up earlier today. I'm just coming out the end of this with a final up there, so I got that piece made. So once I weld that in and that in tomorrow, with that back on, then I'll make this other piece up. So that's sort of what's going on with that door. As you can see, it's pretty rusty in behind there, but it's one of those things you can't see sometimes. I think pretty much you've seen this before. Not really much has changed here. The only thing Dad's been doing is trying to get some of the glue off the inside like that, to try and get that cleaned up a bit, make it look a bit cleaner. So yeah, that's pretty much it from today. So yeah, as we keep going, we'll keep doing a bit more footage. I'll probably do some more tomorrow. I'm only going to go for a small walk tomorrow, so I'll get a chance to get back out here again and do a bit more on it. So I'll probably have some more footage tomorrow night as well. See how we go. And depending on weather, obviously, we might finish up the sanding on that and put a bit of primer on these, but with that welder, or the bottle, so we'll get that up, and when we do that, we might do some of this as well. We'll see what happens. We might jump around a wee bit, just depends. If we're going to start welding, we might carry on and get these pieces in, and then we can finish this as well. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, we'll get that finished up tomorrow, and yeah, we'll keep going around these other bits and see where we get to. Right, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy. I might put a couple little extra clips on from when I broke this bloody thing. I was going to make a whole big video on fixing it. Like, I tried to fix it, glued it up with that Bondic stuff, but this is meant to be sprung loaded like this side. But what it done is, inside on these little slides, there's like a little piece in there that's meant to have a screw in it, which the springs attached to. But obviously when it fell over, it pulled my phone out of it and snapped the little base for the spring. I tried to reattach it, but I'll throw a little bit of footage on from when it fell over. The end of it or something. Righty, guys, cheers, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.